Are you someone who's constantly getting on the scale and wondering, why does my weight fluctuate so much? Are weight fluctuations normal? Are you someone who gets on the scale and freaks out if the next day you're up 0.4 of a pound? Or are you someone who gets on the scale multiple times a day to check your weight to see if you've gained weight and then freak out if it's up 2 pounds later in the afternoon than it was in the morning? I want you to watch this video all the way to the end because I'm gonna break down the 6 reasons that are completely normal as to why your weight fluctuates so much throughout the day and throughout the week and throughout the month when you're on a weight loss journey or just any time. So if you've watched any other videos on my channel, you know how I feel about using the scale as the only marker of progress. And if you're new here, let's just break it down quickly, is the scale should not be the only marker of progress for these weight fluctuation reasons that are completely normal and completely healthy for everybody. I coach and train a lot of females, and I've had this conversation so many times over and over and over again about weight fluctuations and what is normal and what are certain patterns that you can look for to know if you're still making progress, even if that scale jumps up a little bit. So make sure you watch this video all the way to the end because I'm gonna tell you the 6 main reasons that cause weight fluctuations and why you shouldn't worry too much if you see a little jump in the scale. I'm also gonna tell you the best strategy for weighing yourself to know your true weight, as well as my top recommendation to track your body weight. Quickly before we dive in, of course, if you're new here, make sure you hit that subscribe button, hit that bell to be notified because I've got new videos coming out every single week to help you on your fitness and fat loss journey. Okay, let's get right into it. What are weight fluctuations? What are the top 6 reasons why you might be seeing weight fluctuations on a regular basis? What is normal? What is not? So for example, I've had a client come to me on a Friday, they do their weigh-in in the morning, say it's 146 pounds. Then the following week, after crushing their workouts, staying true to their nutrition, eating healthy, doing all the things, that following Friday, it's 146.4 and they lose their mind because I've been working so hard, I've been doing all the things and I'm up 0.4 of a pound. Does that mean that you gained 0.4 pounds of body fat? No, that's not what it means. At least that's not what we think. Because you know you've been doing everything you're supposed to be doing, one of these 6 things I'm gonna share with you is probably the reason why your weight is going up. Now, with that exact client, this is what we noticed. 146, the following week, 146.4, the following week, 146, the following week after that, so the 4th week, 144. The scale dropped 2 pounds. Just remember, the scale is not always gonna move consistently down 1 to 2 pounds every single week like some of these influencers and trainers on the internet are promising you. You have to remember, as long as you are doing the right things for you, you are working out, you're strength training, you're walking, you're eating healthy, you're getting your protein in, you're drinking lots of water, you're sleeping, you're keeping your stress levels low, all of the things I talk about on this channel to best set yourself up for fat loss. Do not worry if the scale goes up 0.4 of a pound, and I'm gonna tell you exactly why. Let's get right into reason number 1 as to why the scale fluctuates. You could just be eating foods that are high in sodium. So if you're eating lots of foods that are higher in sodium or salty, your body is more likely going to retain water. If you retain more water, you feel a bit more bloated and you are heavier. Maybe 0.4 of a pound heavier. Doesn't mean you gained 0.4 of a pound of body fat. Your body is just retaining a little bit more water because maybe you ate something that's a bit more salty. Again, this is just a temporary increase in your weight on the scale as your body flushes out that extra salt. And reason number 2 for weight fluctuations, you're eating foods with a lot more water in them. Often healthier foods contain a lot of water. Fruits and vegetables and smoothies and healthy soups, all of these things are actually containing a lot more water. So once you consume these foods, your body weight might go up temporarily a little bit until your body processes all of those foods, flushes them out, and your weight will go right back down to normal. Reason number 3 for weight fluctuations, ladies, you are on your cycle. Changes in hormones and progesterone that happens during your menstrual cycle can cause bloating and cause an increase in your weight on the scale. Anywhere from 5, sometimes 6, 7, 8 pounds can be caused by your menstrual cycle and your hormones. But that doesn't mean you have gained 8 pounds of body fat. If you know the time of your cycle, you're feeling bloated, you can feel all the things, just don't get on the scale. If you know that it's gonna mess with your head because you know it's gonna be up, just throw the scale out the window and don't even get on. Just go with how your body feels and then maybe get back on again if you really wanna check it after your cycle is over. But just remember that it's completely normal to see an increase in the scale during your cycle. Reason number 4 for weight fluctuations, you overdid it on the booze. Maybe you had a few glasses of wine, a couple beers, some shots, who knows, I don't know how you do it. But alcohol can be very dehydrating, which again will cause your body to retain water, again, cause an increase in the scale. We all know how you feel after a good night out. You feel a little bit puffy and bloated. That is because your body is dehydrated from the alcohol and is going to retain the water that you are drinking. But remember, as long as you keep up with your water and try and rehydrate your body, that increase in the scale is only temporary. Do not worry about it. Reason number 5 for weight fluctuations, you had a little bit more carbs than normal. Now remember, carbs are not bad. I'm not saying don't eat carbs because then your weight's gonna go up. What I mean by that, eating a little bit more carbs than you normally do can cause a temporary increase in the weight on the scale because carbs tend to store water in your body. As your body breaks down carbs, we store them in our muscles as glycogen. That is the final product after your carb is digested into your muscles. It's stored as glycogen. It is stored in our muscles with water. So again, that temporary increase in weight gain is totally normal if you had a few more carbs the night before or at lunch and you weigh yourself after lunch. And reason number 6 as to why you might be seeing weight fluctuations, you might just have to go to the washroom. It's a possibility that maybe you haven't gone number 2 in a while and it's all built up, and that could cause an increase in the number on the scale. Even just drank a lot of water and you need to go pee. That could also cause a weight fluctuation, so up or down a couple pounds here and there. Okay, so there's the 6 reasons why you might be seeing a jump in the scale and why you shouldn't freak out if you see the number go up half a pound compared to yesterday. And I hope me just explaining that kind of helped you wrap your head around that. But what do we do about knowing our actual weight then? Like, what is normal for a weight fluctuation? When we talk about weight fluctuations, like, do we mean 20 pounds up and down, 15 pounds? I would say anywhere between 1 to 5 pounds. Sometimes, again, ladies, during your cycle, it might go up to 6 to 8, but tracking that and maintaining that it's only going up or down within a 5 to 8 pound range is completely normal. How do we track our exact weight? I would say my best recommendation is to not weigh yourself every day, 5 times a day. I know people who do, and they've already heard it from me as to why this isn't a good idea. But I would say getting on the scale, technically the best way to do it is once a week max at the same time. So every Monday morning or every Friday morning, whatever day you pick that works with your schedule, get up, go to the washroom, get on the scale. Most likely naked, that would be your actual weight. Take that weight and do not get on it for the rest of the day, or technically for the rest of the week. Wait till the following Monday, because again, if you've watched my video right here, the best ways to track your progress without using the scale, I highly suggest you go watch that video after this one. I'll leave a link in the description below to where you can get that video. That is the way that you can actually track proper weight fluctuations as opposed to mentally wrapping your head around up a pound, down a pound if you're getting on the scale consistently throughout the day or consistently throughout the week. Once a week max, and hide the scale if you're someone who likes to get on it all the time. Put it in a closet somewhere, bring it out on Monday morning to check. I just want to tell this funny story for a minute. I have a personal training client and I'm sure she won't mind me sharing this story if she ever sees this video. You know who you are, because we talk about it all the time. I track her weight for her. She weighs herself before her workout every Thursday. We write it down. I told her I don't care about that number, but she does, and that's fine. So we track it that way. So once a week, she's getting on the scale. One day she came in and the weight was up a pound from the week prior. And she was really upset about it. And I said, forget about it. We're gonna have a great workout. And I made a joke. I said, we're gonna lose that pound in this workout. Let's go. So sure enough, we did our workout and I said, go get on the scale. Let's just see, out of an experiment. Let's just see what happens. Sure enough, it was down 2 pounds. So she was actually down a pound from the week prior, which is what we wanted. 1 to 2 pounds a week was our goal, the healthy way to lose weight. And she was mind blown. So we train at 3 p.m., which means she's already had some water, she's had meals, she's had all these things. We're not weighing her first thing in the morning. She just sweat a lot in the workout and lost that water retention a little bit, I'm sure. And she actually was down a pound. So meaning that is the craziest part. Within 1 hour, she had lost 2 pounds. Did she lose 2 pounds of body fat? No. So it's just one thing to think about. Is we laugh about it still. And she says, well, from now on, I'm just gonna weigh myself at the end of the workout. And that's fine. Whatever floats your boat, if that's what motivates you, and that's fine. But just know that weight fluctuations are totally normal. And if you are on a weight loss journey, don't expect to see the scale drop consistently 1 to 2 pounds every single week. No one is perfect. Our bodies are machines and they're constantly working and doing all kinds of things. And it's normal to see the scale go up a week, but then down 2 pounds the next week or down 3 pounds the next week. So just stick on your journey and do not worry so much about the scale. Remember, check out that video and see other ways to check your progress other than just the scale. One other thing before I go, I'm gonna recommend is a smart scale. Because although I don't advocate for using a scale to track your progress on this channel, if I'm ever gonna use a scale, I highly recommend a smart scale. I've done a review on it. You can check out that video right here. I'll link it in the description below. Go check out how it works. And I highly recommend if you are gonna track your body weight, these smart scales track your body fat percentage, your hydration levels, the water in your muscles, your muscle rate, your metabolic age, your basal metabolic rate, all kinds of things, so that if your body weight on the scale didn't change or went up 1/2 pound, you can actually see what else is happening in your body fat percentage. Maybe your scale number went up 1/2 pound, but your body fat percentage went down, which is amazing. That means you gained some muscle and lost some body fat. In the end, way more important than losing 1/2 pound on the scale. If you do want to know more about the FITTRACK Smart Scale to help you care less about only that body weight number on the scale, check out my review video in the description below. I'll leave the link there, and I'll also leave a discount code for that FITTRACK Smart Scale that I get a lot of my clients to use to track their progress in a more detailed way than just using the number on the scale. So I hope this video was helpful today, guys. Thanks so much for watching. Make sure you give it a like if you really enjoyed this video, and of course, share it with any friends who you know get on that scale consistently or are just striving to hit a number on the scale, maybe freak out when they see it go up 1/2 pound. Send them this video. Leave me a comment and let me know, what do you see in your weight fluctuations? Do you see it jump up and down? Does it frustrate you? How do you feel? Leave your questions and comments below. I'm always happy to help you guys out. Have a great day, and I'll see you guys in the